an expectation from
Only
the
about
other.
my father I am telling you.
Yeah.
No, in romance, and
You wanted liberation to romance.
I see.
She said that's important.
that's
I
impossible.
She said it's important.
I see. It's
Because they will be entangled with each other
yes.
and have attachment. How can they have realization through
Yes.
women or romance?
Right. But in the traditional Indian spirituality, there is something called tantra. Isn't this
Yes.
one way?
That's a different thing. They just take it as a sadhana.
Yes. So you're saying that if you use the sexuality as a sadhana, it could lead to liberation.
Yes, if you take anything, you see, as a sadhana, it will lead you there.
Not just sex.
Any sadhana.
Even a murderer will reach it.
Yeah.
That is the principle of contact.
Yeah.
Not just sex. Anything can be taken.
Yes. Yes. No, I
You see, it is
can you let
opposite.
us speak, because otherwise the video becomes strange. So you're saying anything can be a sadhana.
Of course, if you deeply think it is a truth, everything will be a sadhana, a realization.
I've seen the ancient statues from Tibet,
Yes, I
and
know.
they show the man, the Buddha, sitting, and they show the woman, Yogini, they call Yogini, embracing the man in a sexual position. Is this Tantra, or what is the meaning of that?
That is tantra.
This is Tantra.
Through sex, they want to liberate. Even without sex, they need a woman by their side.
Okay. Could you say, you said that in order to remove the vasanas, you need a guru. Is it possible that I can remove my own vasanas?
Yeah, only a guru can do. You cannot do it.
So then a guru is very important.
For me, not for everybody.
So are you saying that Ramana Maharshi removed your vasanas?
I don't say anything. I just, surrendered to him when I was 21. And I never questioned him at all. Whatever he will do, he may do. Until then I never knew what guru is, what, because our life was quite different from spiritual.
So you said that you surrendered to your guru, Ramana Maharshi.
Yes, it must happen, you see, automatically. Without you see, I must surrender or nothing. It happens.
So you're saying that this devotion, you were completely devoted to Ramana Maharshi.
Yes, of course.
So devotion is bhakti, yes?
Then?
Devotion means bhakti. Is this different?
No, bhakti is, yes, bhakti, not devotion.
Yes.
Bhakti is something else, and what they call, so-called people call devotion is quite different.
Could you explain what you mean by bhakti?
Bhakti means, you see, loving him with all my heart. That's bhakti.
Right.
Not going and bowing one.
And are you saying that the bhakti and the self-inquiry together is important.
Of course. Of course. Gnana Marga, without Bhakti Marga, you cannot reach anything. You need Bhakti.
You need the bhakti in order to surrender to the Guru.
Otherwise, to whom can you surrender then? Without Bhakti.
So, it's not enough just to do the self-inquiry as a sadhana. This is not enough. You must also be totally surrendered in devotion to your Guru.
Of course. Without Guru, you cannot attain anything.
This is a very important thing you're saying, because for Western people, they have some difficulty with a Guru. To take a Guru is not so easy for a Western person.
When you are ready, the Guru will be with you.
You're saying the Guru will just come.
Yes, of course.
As soon as you are ready inside, the Guru appears.
Of course.
Yeah.
Then, when everything, when you see, even the outer Guru disappears when the time comes.
Could you explain that? So you're saying that first we have a man or a woman in form, and we call our Guru, and then you're saying that later that person disappears.
You are just confusing. I never said man and woman. I'm just saying Guru. That is, you have asked about Tantra, that is Tantra.
Can you explain then what do you mean by the Guru comes?
Guru comes when you are ready. He will be with you.
And will he be a man or a woman?
Anybody.
Sorry?
It doesn't matter. Do you think the Guru thinks he is a man or a woman? No, there is no personality at all.
Yeah, I understand.
Ratna, is it? Yes, Ratna. Just a minute.
Can you get my water? When you say that he came in your dreams, was that like a vision or was that like an inner voice?
He used to appear in my dreams and he used to guide me through my dreams. Otherwise, I knew nothing about the sadhana or anything.
So you never spoke directly to him? You just sat in his presence?
And if I had any doubts, somebody would ask the same questions, and my doubts, his answers would clear my doubts. That for so many people it happened like that.
You're saying for many people they got the answer in his silence.
Yes.
This is a strange question, perhaps. Seekers often have curious ideas about the enlightened state. For example, that you see the world as a grey nothing while sitting in eternal bliss. You know, seekers have funny ideas like this.
Yes, I know. I've seen so many people in Tirunelveli.
They have funny ideas.
And they used to think they were realized souls.
Could you describe your typical day and how you perceive the world? My question is to answer these people who have strange ideas by you explaining how is your day. You were saying earlier that sometimes you're naughty, you like to make jokes, you like to sing.
Yes, I am a good singer. I recorded my singing songs.
I was very lucky at lunchtime. I heard some of your singing on the cassette. Your singing is very beautiful, very strong.
When have I heard?
Your friend here showed me. Very nice singing, very extraordinary.
Yes.
I think you are singing from here.
Of course.
Not from your throat.
That's the truth. It comes from the navel.
Comes very deep inside.
Yes.
Yeah. And your singing has a power.
Of course.
Could I say that you are not singing? You are not the singer. The singing is just appearing.
You may think whatever you do, when I am singing, I am immersed in the song. I forget myself. Just one last question. For somebody who has a passion for awakening now, what is your short advice? You've given us for 1 hour wonderful advice, but if you were giving a short advice to somebody with a passion, what would you say? I don't say anything. They don't ask such questions when they come to me. They come, they ask, it is not advice I give. I show to see how to proceed. Many people, they come not just with devotion. They don't ask me anything. They just want boons, not realization. And whatever they ask, it happens to them. And if they came sincerely wanting realization, what would you say? Be quiet. That's what. Summa iru. That's Tamil. That's, you see, some sadhus came from Ceylon and they said, our sadhana is saying to the mind to be quiet, shut up. That is the powerful sadhana. My own guru was Punjaji, Papaji. Yes, I was my guru, and his advice was the same. He always said, be quiet. Yes. Shut up. Yes. Yes. That is the easiest and powerful, this is sadhana. Oh, you saw him alive? Sorry? You saw him alive? Yes, I spent 5 years living with him. Because people, so many come to me about Punjaji, and when he passed away, nobody saw him alive.
These are
5
years.
I spent 5 years living with him in Lucknow, and one day when I came in the beginning, when I first came, he asked him 3 questions. In the first 2 or 3 weeks, I had 3 questions. I had 3 meetings. And in the 3rd meeting, something happened. I don't know exactly what happened, but since that time, I didn't have any more questions. And I didn't feel to leave him, so I just stayed there for nearly 5 years, but no questions. And since that time, it's 10 years now, I have no questions.
That's good.
And I feel very happy, and sometimes I try to help people, try to teach something, but personally I don't have any questions. It's very beautiful to meet you, because when I'm sitting quietly, I can feel a deep meeting in this be quiet.
That's the most sensible thing to do, to be quiet.
Is there anything else you would like to say to people?
I have no people at all, only friends. If they come to me, if they want anything, whatever I can do, and I give them some money, if they need money, or to see if they are hungry, I feed them.
You've had a wonderful life.
Of course, from my childhood I had a wonderful father.
Yes. And I think for him to become your student, you were his guru,
After
this
that,
is very wonderful also.
Yes.
Not many fathers.
And yes, he had accepted me as a guru, because I'm his daughter. He never thought I was his daughter when he began.
This is very unusual, father, I think.
Yes. He was a daredevil, experimenting everything. You see, because you are interested, I am telling you, my aunt and not my mother, my aunt and my father and my aunt and my mother, we used to live together. She was a doctor. When I was 10, they told, you see, we have no tomorrow. And we won't, keep money for you or anything, or lands or anything. You have to look after yourself. I said, that's good. If you want to give anything, put some cash in the bank. We don't want any lands.
So that led you to living a life of trust, I think. Trusting in everything.
Yes, of course. I came here without a paisa. And then everything came. I don't know how it came.
To finish this filming, would you care to sing something?
Sing?
Yes. Because
No, I can't.
No? Okay.
Yes, in the evening I sing.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Because I have to take care of my voice.
Yes. Thank you very much. Very nice interview. Thank you.
నాలుగైందా
Only running